Hello there, my name is Todd and I'm the founder of Outfit, and I'm currently at the Outfit Warehouse Distribution Center right here in New York City. We have two t-shirts we're going to be taking a look at today. The first one is this Bella+Canvas T. It's the t-shirt that we use for about 95% of all the shirts that we sell. The other one here is a 50-50 blend Gildan t-shirt. This is a very popular option in the space that we're in, small business, small batch t-shirts. So this one you're gonna see for sale a lot. But it's a few dollars cheaper than the shirts that we use, and so that's why it's popular, right? Instead of your cost being $15, this is gonna maybe take your cost to $17. You're not sensitive to the actual quality of the shirt, then maybe people are gonna go for it. But we're super sensitive to the quality. We want you to understand the difference between the two shirts, right? If you're shopping online and then you see an ad for this Proud shirt, and then you see an ad for this Proud shirt, honestly, you're not gonna be able to tell the difference just by an image alone. So you're gonna have to look at what the shirt's printed on, and hopefully you understand it or do some research there, but hopefully this video is gonna teach you a little bit, okay? So we're gonna talk about three different things. We are gonna talk about the material, we're gonna talk about the cut, and then we're gonna briefly talk about the printing process. So let's do the material first. The shirts that we use are tri-blend t-shirts. That is a mixture of three materials. It is cotton, polyester, and rayon. The cotton is what gives it a lot of that nice feel on your skin. The polyester adds in a nice wicking property, so it's gonna help take the skin, it's gonna take the sweat off of your skin and help it wick it away. And then the rayon gives it this nice shine, or sheen, I think they use the word as well. It ends up being this wonderful shirt that comes out. This shirt I just took off the shelf a moment ago. So it hasn't been washed. It is nice, it's soft, it's flowy. You can see if you got this in the mail, you'd want to immediately put it on. Now this Gildan shirt, it's a 50-50 blend. And honestly, when I was doing this video, I would have bet money it was 100% cotton t-shirt. I've touched thousands of t-shirts over the years. I've looked at them. Just looking and touching this, I am shocked that it is a 50-50 blend. Why? When you go from 100% cotton to adding in 50-50 with that polyester, it usually starts to take it down the road of this tri-blend of being softer and more flowy. This is just stiff and uncomfortable. If I got this in the mail, the first thing that I want to do is throw it in the washer and maybe throw it in the washer a couple times just to soften it up and make it more wearable. But we're gonna go with it as a 50-50 blend, and the points that we're gonna make today are still the same. Okay, so we have this tri-blend t-shirt. It's nice and soft, it's flowy, it's got all the properties that we like. Or we have this 50-50 blend that comes from Gildan. The next thing is gonna be the cut, how it fits you. So we're an athleisure brand at Outfit. That means we want you to be able to work out in your gear, but also wear it out socially and not look like necessarily you're just in workout clothes. So that means we want you to have a fitted cut. Fitted cut for is going to be room for the shoulders, taper in at the side, and then some room for the hips, okay? This is our 50-50 Gildan. You're gonna see, take a look at this armhole. I can tell you without doing anything else that this is too long. You do not need this much room for the arm, and then this is gonna be too short. So what that means you're gonna put it on and it's going to come down too far and then be too far up your arm, and it's just gonna look ridiculous on you. It's not gonna be a flattering fit at all. Why does this happen? Well, if we just take a look at the arms, you're gonna see, if I compare it here to this Bella+Canvas tri-blend, if I match up where the shoulders are sewn, the first thing you can see is how that shirt, that's still the arm, right? The arm's ended here. This shirt arm still comes down and comes over, which is what you can see peeking through. If you take a look at it from the back, I'll do the same thing. I'm just gonna line up the shoulder seam, and then you can take a look from the back. So there we go. Shoulders are lined up. You can see ours are gonna come down another inch to inch and a half, but they're also going to stop about an inch higher, okay? So this is where you don't want to be putting your arm through, and then this is going to be a fit that's very flattering around the arm and upper body. What about the side? Well, you're going to see a lot of side seamed references when you look at shirts online. If you actually look at the specs, what's that mean here? Well, it just means that if I look at the armpit here, So this is the armpit. I'm gonna pull it in just so you can see what I want you to see. So from the armpit all the way down, there's a seam sewed in. Pretty straightforward. Okay, side seam. Take a look at this Gildan. From the armpit down, that arm in as well, just so it's not in the way. Okay, armpit down. There's no seam. There's a crease there because it was folded, but there's no seam. All right, so why does that happen? That happens because this Gildan shirt, the material is prepared in a large roll. So I got a large roll that comes out. So this whole thing is just gonna be a large roll. And then on that roll, they're gonna cut a hole for the arm, they're gonna cut a hole for the arm, and then they're gonna cut a neck hole, and then sew in these arms and the neck. Why is that important? It's cheaper. When you make the material that way, you don't have to spend time sewing in a seam on each side of every t-shirt that you do. It's definitely gonna be cheaper. Here's the thing though. This is a cylinder roll of fabric that's been cut into a t-shirt. None of us have cylinder bodies like that. We have room for our shoulders, we taper in, then we come back to the hips. So this is never going to be a flattering look. So you don't have a flattering look in the arms, you don't have a flattering look in the side, and then you have this material that's been combined that again, just is in no way it's comfortable to be wearing. Back here though, remember again, we're side seamed, so that means we can go in and we can spend time, and they do, figuring out what's the right proportions for every size, small, medium, large, extra large, where it starts here, and it's gonna taper in, and then it's gonna come back out, okay? So we got the material, we got this Tri-Blend T, very nice and soft again, compared to that stiff one. We have the cut, the tapering of the side, and then the armholes here, and then finally we have the printing method. Now I'm not gonna go a lot in the printing method today, I'm gonna save that for another time, but I do want it to be understood that what we are gonna do, and it's why we have the process, the order process in place that we do, is we have all of our shirts screen printed. What's that mean? Screen printed means you take the blank shirt, you put it down, put a screen over it, take the ink over the screen, you pull the screen up, and now all you have left is the artwork that you put on the shirt. Take it from there, you put it through a heater, put it through a dryer. That's gonna be screen printing. This type of printing process, I'll probably do another video where I'll bring in some of my old shirts that I've had for years and just wearing, and you're gonna see they're very worn, they're very been loved, but you're gonna see how well the artwork has held up. If this was the other type of printing method that's really popular, which is known as DTG, direct to garment, it means that you take a blank shirt and you're just going to run it through a printer just like a piece of paper, right? These printers are designed to print onto material for t-shirts. So you run it through the printer, print head goes across, prints it out one at a time. The reason that we don't do that, and we've been experimenting with it for years, it would be much cheaper. The quality of the printing and then the long-term durability of the artwork on the shirt is just noticeably inferior. As soon as you get it, you can just see it doesn't look as good, the lines aren't as clear, there's just so much about it. So even though it's more expensive for us, and even though it really kind of complicates our ordering process to have to order these batches through a pre-order process, and we get them in the warehouse, and we ship them back out, we much prefer that you have that quality product, so that's why we screen print. All right, so we got the Tri-Blend material, we got the good cut, and then we got the screen printed t-shirts. And now if you go online and you saw this Proud shirt online, and then this Proud shirt online, and then you saw that they were $3 or $4 different dollars apart, you're gonna understand you're getting a lot higher quality product with this Bella Tri-Blend T than you're gonna be with this Gildan 50/50 blend. You're gonna get what you pay for. All right, well, thank you so much for spending some time with us in the Outfit Warehouse. Hopefully we'll see you at the next video. Take care.